everyone, it's Molly. So sorry if I am out of focus. I am kind of new at this now, considering I haven't filmed in like a month to almost 2 months is just like kind of crazy to me. And basically my excuse is school, like everybody else's reason on YouTube is school. I didn't feel like it or I got busy. That's kind of my excuse as well. So if you're new here, my name is Molly and I've been on YouTube for a while now, close to about 8 years. Crazy, and I am ready to make this something more, if that makes any sense. So I wanted to talk about something else that I really like, which is selling on Poshmark. So I will have my Poshmark name somewhere on the screen and I'll have it linked down below, and like other little details about like my Poshmark shop and everything. I thought I would share my Poshmark journey and from the beginning to how I got where I am now. So I started my closet back in July of 2016, pretty much like I think the last day of July. Basically because my best friends and I were deciding to go on a little trip to Chicago, and we live in Minnesota, so it wasn't going to be like that big of a trip, but we wanted to do something before we go to college. And because we were seniors and it was kind of our last hurrah before we all left. And I was like, not only me, my friends were all like, where are we gonna get money? And I heard about Poshmark. I really wish I could credit who told me about it. I have no idea how I found out, probably through YouTube. And I heard about it, so I was like, I'm gonna try it. So I uploaded a few things, took pretty good pictures actually. They got like some likes and like shares, but I didn't know what that meant, so I didn't take the time to learn either, which is really not like me because I like to learn. Nothing really happened. I didn't make any sales. I made money by mowing lawns and working my job at the retail store that I work at. And then I was kind of like, okay, the trip ended up being great. It was so much fun and we all made it and had a really good time. And then I just those items sat in my closet for like so amount of months until it was around like January of 2017. I was at my sister Sarah's house for some reason, probably just hanging out, and she's like, oh, can you help me take pictures for Poshmark? And I was like, wait, you sell on Poshmark too? And she's like, yeah, do you? And I was like, yeah. I was like, I haven't had any sales yet, but you know, I started this closet. And she's like, well, I've actually been making sales like all the time. And there was actually a huge package sitting on her dining room table and to be sent out the next day from Poshmark. And I looked at her closet and of course she has really great pictures, and I was like, wow, I really want to do this now and take it a little bit more seriously than I was, you know, like because I sometimes like selling at Plato's Closet or places like that, it can be like not difficult, but it's kind of like you don't really know how much you're going to make. But when you kind of set your own price and you get like the estimate of what you will make, unless if you take offers or whatever, then you kind of like know that you're selling something for whatever price that you want to sell it for, and you're like, I'm gonna make that money, like that's so exciting. So I helped her take some pictures and like model pictures and stuff like that, and then I got home that night and I started taking better pictures. So maybe I'll insert some of my first pictures. They're not the greatest. They were taken in this room like probably close to midnight, and they were just like random things I found in my dresser that I hadn't worn in a while. And the first thing I actually ended up selling was February of 2017. I sold an MTV muscle t-shirt. It was something that I begged my mom to get, and we actually got it at Marshall's, probably for like $14 or something. I sold it for $6, so I made $3.05. That was pretty exciting, and the lady was so nice because I actually at that time was starting to save up money to go to New York. If you haven't seen that video, I'll probably put it up in the cards, but I went to New York with 5 of my best friends, well, 5 of us all together, so 4 of my best friends, and it was probably the best thing ever. New York. I don't know if I'll cut that out or not. Probably not, because I like to embarrass myself. It's fine. Then I was making money for solely in New York at that time, so then I kind of started listing more and more stuff, and she left me a love note, and she was like super sweet, and that's when I found out about love notes and ratings and all that. And that was kind of like my first major sale, because I sold a pair of Toms through my mom's eBay, because I didn't really like want to make my own eBay account. I started to sell more things from my closet. I like, you know, it was kind of fun to get rid of things, and I've always loved just packaging the things up. It's kind of fun to be able to package up an item and make it your own, and I want like my buyers to feel like they're opening up a present, you know, almost. Then this past fall now, I started selling a lot more, and then I started selling even more and even more, and I had kind of like my record sales. I think this past weekend I sold like On Monday, I shipped out around like 10 packages, which to some people that do this as like a full-time job is probably really nothing, but that was a lot for me. It was so exciting, like to wake up to a sale in the morning, and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is so fun. Now I've actually decided to start throwing in more things to resell. So I love to thrift and I love fashion. Really love it, and I love to thrift. I grew up in a more thrifty family, garage selling family, so you know it's fun to find the good deals. And for me, it's not like, I know some people think that reselling is like, oh, kind of sneaky. It's kind of like, you know, why would you do that if you're getting it for this amount of money and you're selling it for this much? And it's just because well, first of all, I price things reasonably, I think, and second, it's because it's like when I see something, I just know. I'll hold it and I'm like, somebody out here, like out in this world, wants this and they're looking for it and they haven't found it yet, but I'm gonna list this in a couple days and they're gonna find it and they're gonna like finally be reunited or be united with the one item that they've been looking for. So I basically really like fashion, and I want to help people find their fashion, find the things that they like, and kind of sell things for all people, I guess. And I am just kind of figuring it out. I think it'd be really cool to make this a job, so I don't have to, I'm transferring to a university next semester, so I don't have to work an actual job because I'll be busy with a bunch of other things, doing university things that I will probably not want to work a normal job. So I think that would be really fun to resell. If you want to stick with me on my journey to figure out how, you know, I figure it all out, that'd be great. I plan on making videos for real, like a lot more. I'll link everything that I said down below. If you have any questions, just please comment, and I'm open to anybody's questions. Like I just said like 5 seconds ago, I love repeating myself. I don't know why. That's really annoying. Also, I don't only sell on Poshmark. I also do sell on Depop, which I did amazing on this summer. It was so much fun. So you can also link my Depop shop down below. So to wrap this video up, I'm recording on my phone now because my camera's card was full and I don't know where my other memory card is. But if you, like I said, I sell on a couple other apps, so I'll link all of those links, those linky links down below. I might make like a link tree. I just heard about those, so I'll try that. If you have a closet that you want me to go check out, I will certainly do that and follow you and share some stuff or whatever. And yeah, if you have any video ideas for me, just leave them down below as well, and I'll take them into consideration. Thank you guys so much. Comment, subscribe, and like this video if you like it. Bye.